Internationale Solidarität!
Denmark is the first country in the EU that started revoking residence permits of many Syrian refugees after declaring parts of Syria safe, especially its capital, Damascus. Where we're standing right here now in Aarhus, a great number of Syrian refugees, along with several NGOs or even some Danes, are joining in a protest to demand the change in the Danish decision because, as they say, going back to the Syrian regime threatens their life.
Well, I believe that the Danish politics in recent years has shifted into very right-wing populists, which I think they hope on gaining votes for. I think a lot of ignorance about refugees and how they actually are doing here, but painting a kind of a bad image of them to gain votes. First and foremost, Syria isn't safe, and that's why we shouldn't send people home. Nobody left Syria because they thought it was fun to come here, and it's not safe, and that's what all the reports also state. So that's what we're trying to shout out to the politicians here.
16 years old Aaron is a student and a full-time activist who joins almost all protests defending human rights, believes that the Danish decision is a violation of these rights.
Denmark has taken a very, very dark turn to the right wing. Right-wing populism is rising, and the Social Democrats are not social democratic anymore. My role as a student in this and in every case of oppression is fighting for minorities. As I am myself a minority here in Denmark, I stand up for my Syrian brothers and sisters. I stand up against racism. I stand up against every kind of oppression, and I stand up against every kind of suppression.
Anemone is one of the citizens who shared the citizen proposal to help influence the change in the government's decision.
So this is in Danish a borgerforslag. It's a proposal that is put by citizens, and if it reaches 50,000 votes, the parliament is obligated to discuss it. And it's about having a more humane refugee politic in Denmark, and also to show more solidarity than we do now. Number one, we need to go back to listening to the United Nations. And the idea that Denmark makes their own reports on safety doesn't make sense. Even if we say that we did our job well, which I think at this point is very obvious we don't. But even if we did, obviously a country with 6 million people will never do the same quality work as United Nations.